Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today this is a critique of Xbox today because we need them to make a movie game so that the Peggies will stop crying about it. So, all right, let's talk about this. Let's get serious because, PlayStation put out a lot of movie games. They do. They do. They put out a lot of games. They put out a lot of freaking games already this generation, and Xbox has given us a few first party games. We definitely get plenty of content on Game Pass every single month. Like there's no question about that. We get plenty of content on Game Pass. Is that enough though? Is that enough to justify being in the Xbox ecosystem with PlayStation's first party offerings they're only going to get better. They're only going to get better. They're only going to start utilizing and tapping into the potential of the PlayStation 5 over the coming years of this generation. Is Xbox prepared to actually compete with Sony head to head? And do they need to? Gears of War movie would be awesome. Peggies are here and the chicken birds have been unleashed. Hello, what's up, guys? This is a serious night, man, because I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, and clearly these console wars are never going to go away. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. I get called a fanboy so much, dude. It's not even funny. I like Xbox for the way they treat their customers and their ecosystem. It is a value to buy an Xbox. It's a value to have Game Pass. PlayStation puts out a lot of movie games. Now, I do like those just as much as any other Peggy fanboy, whatever. I like them. I do. I do like those games. They are fun to play. Sit back, get immersed in them, enjoy the story, enjoy the gameplay. No matter how you turn it, whether the game is 10 hours, 25 hours, or 15 hours, whatever, I'm truly immersed in my PlayStation experience from the moment I turn it on till the moment I beat the game. I cannot deny that. I am 100% immersed. But the same goes for Xbox too. When I buy one of those games and I play the game, I'm immersed. I'm immersed in it. You know, I bought Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I paid $70 for that game. I got to the part where you blow up the ocean. And then you start going. I haven't gotten past that point. Why? Because I lost interest in it, dude. It's just not interesting. I'm not interested in Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I spent $70 on that game and I quit playing it. There's only one PlayStation first-party game from the beginning of last generation all the way up till now that I have not sat down and completed, and that is Days Gone. I lost interest in it. I just wasn't into. I'm just not into it. I couldn't get into it. The main protagonist is not that interesting. The stuff that it wants you to do is just not that interesting. I mean, it looks fine. It looks great. It looks even better on the PC. But still, man, I am just not interested in that game. Xbox should also go into animation. Halo Legends is far more interesting than the TV show. Yeah. I'm liking the TV show. It's true. As a PlayStation guy, I get tired of the tinky winky games. I want more character IPs from Xbox to be proud of. Yeah, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I'm a PlayStation fan. I've loved PlayStation from the very beginning, man. PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 were literally freaking top of the line. Freaking, I love those experiences. They delivered a lot of games. PlayStation 4 toward the end, yeah, dude. I mean, the first couple of years of the PlayStation 4 sucked, man. Like, it really sucked. What did we get, man? The Order 1886. We got Knack. We got Knack. What else did we get? We got Killzone Shadowfall. I mean, like, seriously, man. Like, it was so bone dry for the first few years of the PlayStation 4 that it was like, my goodness. But it turned out to be okay in the end. Like, we got Bloodborne. After we got Bloodborne and Uncharted 4, things started, rolling together a lot better. Things started getting a lot better for the PlayStation. OCD Gamer, you bunch of Xbots. What's up? Xbox One Elitist had Rise, Son of Rome, and Quantum Break. I'm 80 hours into Days Gone, and I just couldn't finish it. Yeah, dude, I got about oh gosh, what am I, 10 hours into Days Gone, and I couldn't finish that. Dub Will, what's up, my friend? Return of Co-op is pretty. Yeah, I played some of that co-op. It's actually pretty fun. It was actually pretty fun. I'll give it that. And the update was free, so that definitely added a lot of value to that game. So, I still don't know if it was worth the $70, but yeah, it definitely is getting better. Frog, did you hear about the Tiny Tina DLC drama? It's like 1 hour long. Really? No, dude. I gave up on that game. I gave up on it. I just can't get into it. I just don't even care. I would much rather go back and play. I'd much rather go back and play Dying Light 2 again, in New Game Plus mode, because that's available now. We buy these consoles to have fun and get away from reality for a while. Apparently, some people put these consoles on a pedestal like Sony ponies to the PlayStation. That's true, man. Like, gosh. I don't understand, dude. Like, I'm a gamer. I've been playing games for a long time, man. I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to review video games, and I wanted to interact with people, stuff like that. And man, the sheer amount of hate I get, dude, just for voicing my opinion is ridiculous, dude. It never occurs to these morons that it's like, man, I'm trying to do something for other gamers, man. I'm trying to take one for the team, man. I'm trying to take one for the team, and these guys are just so freaking ignorant, man. The stupid stuff they say all day long is like, wow, dude, are you guys really that? Are you guys? I don't get it, man. How the hell do these PlayStation fanboys have this much time with all these amazing games on the PlayStation 5 to even be on the internet, bro? Like, how do they have that much time? I mean, I can understand the Xbox guys, man, because we have no games. We have no games on Xbox, so I can understand us being on YouTube and Twitter and everything all day, I can understand that because we have no games to play. But I mean, the PlayStation guys, dude, what is that? How do they get time to be on there, like, saying so much mean stuff, bro? Please, no movies. No, man, we need some movie games, bro. We need some super heavy cutscene games on Xbox, bro. That give you like 2 or 3 hours of actual gameplay with the rest 100% the most beautiful cutscenes you've ever seen. And they can't tell me they can't do it. They got trillions of dollars. What's up, MR2? How's it going? The system level features were rough for the time, back were compatible with everything free online. Birth, fantastic franchise. Yeah, dude, PlayStation used to be a really good, really good freaking value, man. Your title is going to get the Peggy's coming to the chat for sure to defend their plastic bogs. How dare you? Man, these freaking Peggy's, dude. I also put down Days Gone. What I didn't like about it was how quickly you run out of fuel. Yeah, man, you run out of fuel on your bike. You gotta, dude, that game was just so dumb, man. It was like the least fun game I've ever played in my life. And like the protagonist, man, like Deacon, he wasn't really that freaking interesting, man. Yeah, dude, Boozer, I just don't even care about that game, man. I couldn't get into it. I mean, maybe eventually I will. I got it on the PC. Maybe I'll go on there and do it. Maybe I'll suffer through it or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't like the mechanics of the game. I don't really care for the whole freaker zombie thing. Like, I mean, what was it? World War Z. They did it perfectly. The way they created those missions in that game for that to bring the onslaught of zombies, like the flood of zombies and stuff, like Days Gone was trying to do. They did it perfectly, man. The way they did that, like, I bet if they added co-op to Days Gone, maybe that would change the experience. Maybe make it like a maybe add, like, up to like 4-player co-op, dude, and do like missions. That probably would have been a better outcome for that game, to tell you the truth. With reports of Warner selling off studio IP, do you think Microsoft? I think Microsoft would possibly be interested in them, to tell you the truth, because they want to sell off they want they don't they're trying to not get rid of the IP, but um, they're trying to get somebody to buy the studios and then license the IP. And that would be cool, man, if Batman became um, an Xbox superhero. But see, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, dude, I would like Xbox to have more exclusive games that you can only play on the Xbox. But I don't know, man. Waiting for PS Plus Premium. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna pay for 1 month of that. I'm gonna pay for 1 month of that and see how it is. And if I think it's a value, dude, I mean, I'll tell people it's a value, but $18, man, that's a bit hard to swallow as any kind of a value. Well, no, I don't know, man. That's like $3 more than Game Pass. Like it would have to equal like what Game Pass does with new games day and date in it. Whether the third party or first party, it would have to equal what Game Pass is doing for that price to be worth it. Co-op with Boozer would have been great. Yeah, see if you would have been able to have somebody come in as Boozer, I think it would have been great. They need to increase seriously, like make it so your bike's not running out of fuel as much. I want to be able to just explore that world and do whatever I want. Frog, that comparison video was very good. Forza Vegetation, man. Yeah, so I made that video. Like, okay, so in my head for that video, I was like, dang, man, imagine Horizon Forbidden West with this type of a forest. That's what I was imagining. But then when I named it, I was like, Forza Horizon 5 versus blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude. So I need to change that name of that. I just totally forgot. But that was my true intention, was to have like a forest like that in Horizon Forbidden West without all the fuzz in it. I'm like, dude, how does Forza Horizon 5 get this beautiful forest in there without any fuzz? But Horizon Forbidden West can't seem to do it. So I was just like, man, dang, if we could just get this, it'd be great. It would be literally great. I played Red Dead 1 on PS3 last time. It looks way better in 4K on the Series X. Oh yeah, dude, everything looks better in 4K. It just makes it look sharper. It really does kind of make it look sharper and really well. It not only do you get 4K, you get 16x anisotropic filtering, which gives you better looking textures too. So automatically you're getting better looking textures just because of that. Dude, I love SOCOM, man. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you right now, if SOCOM came back, I would be a Sony pony again, dude. No problem. I'd be like, yep, I'm a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. If anything, I'll do the extra tier, not the premium. It depends, man. I really want those 2-hour demos, Patrick. I gotta have them demos, man. I'm glad we got Game Pass because we can go back and play 360 games. And recently, I got into Battlefield 4. You can't do that with a PlayStation. Yeah, you can't do. There's a lot of things that are exclusive to PlayStation, like 4K, $18. I've got a few Peggy podcasts and a silly few who give out their PSN to either crap at all games or rent them from GameFly because, yeah. Blacklog Vault. $1,000 for a PC is going to get you a laptop, bro. I would probably just get both the consoles, honestly. Okay, all right. This is my true honest thoughts about the PC after buying one. It is amazing. It is amazing. You get everything at native resolution. I mean, like DLSS is good if you really want to push the power out there really hard. DLSS really does look way better than like any upscaling tech that we have on the consoles. It really is nice. Being able to get into the games and play them just like you would on a console. You got support for the PlayStation controller. You got support for Xbox controller. You got support for Nintendo Switch controller. So you have plenty of options. Plus, there's other PC exclusive controllers that you can buy. PC is a little bit of money up front, but you can save a ton of money buying games off of like Aniba or anything else. You can get keys for like dirt cheap, man. So I don't know, man. It really is like, but I don't know. Blacklog Vault, $1,000 sounds like a laptop price. you're not going to be able to get anything as powerful as either the PS5 or the Xbox Series X for $1,000 in the PC space, especially right now. Like $1,700. This 3060 Ti is like a couple notches above these consoles. It definitely pushes out a lot more, but it still has its limitations. When you want to go 4K, you're still basically locked at 4K at 60 frames a second on most stuff. But for the most part, you got like DLSS to give you a little bit better frame rate. But once you experience something at like 165 frames with like native resolution and maxed out, whew, boy, it's a little bit hard to want to sit on there on 4K at 60 frames a second. I'm noticing some games leave Game Pass kind of quick though. GTA. Yeah, some of them games are going to be leaving, within a few months. Like that's true, and I would expect that from other bigger developers. Like we just lost MLB The Show, the first one. Now we got the second one. I think the first one's going off of Game Pass, so that's one of those games where they're expecting you to just pay a whole bunch of money, for like the microtransactions, stuff like that. I've noticed that Microsoft is going to obviously start doing, oh yeah, you can play the game day one, but you can also play it 3 days early if you buy the DLC. If you buy the DLC for the game, you can play the game a week early or whatever. So that's kind of a gimmick, man. That kind of makes me a little mad. I thought Game Pass Ultimate was supposed to be for like the full DLC and everything like they did with Gears 5, but whatever, man. They need to make their money. $15 a month is not that big a deal for me. If you really like the game, yeah, you can pay for that price to get it a week early, or you can just buy the game outright. Oh, as long as they don't pull the rug on their first party, yeah. The first party you're gonna stay. It's all the other content that will be coming that will be like that. Blake, yep, there's a Discord link if you guys want to get in. We don't need to imagine Horizon Forest. We're getting the Forest with Fable. I know. It's gonna look nice. I just, dang, man, that's kind of my wish, though. I look at the Forza Horizon, forest, and I'm like, dang, dude, I want a forest like this in the game, man. I want an open world game where I can explore, like something like that. You know what I mean, dude? I like exploring. Oh, loaded up GT San Andreas today. Don't own it. Only ever had it through Game Pass. I'm a modded PS3 recently. I know it's obviously better at 4K, but I don't know. Playing at 720p on a fat PS3 takes me back. I know. Man, I kind of wish I still had one of them fat PS3s, bro. To tell you the truth, man, like PlayStation 2, I wish I had a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3 with all the games that I used to play on those. That would be so cool, man. I wish I could go back and hang on to some of that stuff when I was younger, but be careful, Andrew, with all the technical comparison videos you've been doing lately. You are on a way to becoming an eggs box themed digital foundry. I know. That's what we're trying to do, man. Okay, so I started making those videos the other day, like seriously with the intention, because like every time I'm flipping through YouTube, I'm seeing these people with a picture of their TV and they're like counting the frames on their thing, and I'm like, hey guys. So I was gonna be a smartass, dude. I was gonna make one of those how to become a YouTube game analysis dude, and like I was gonna take a picture of like the TV with the frame counter. That's literally what I was getting in there to do, and then I noticed while I was playing that the frames going up and down. So I was like, ooh, look at this, man. We got an unlocked 120 frames, 120 FPS mode on the freaking. Those videos were jokes, man. I wasn't really trying to, but then I did. I got sucked into the rabbit hole of LFC, low frame rate composition. And I'm like, wow, dude, this actually really works pretty nice with these 30 FPS games. It clears up all the judder. And you're like, wow, dude, that actually does look a lot smoother. I mean, it still plays like 30 frames a second. I mean, clearly, but it looks smoother in action. Oh, who wants to pay $18 for 2-hour trials? The Peggy elitists. So Frog, where's the major Sony acquisition? Yeah, they didn't make that public because they just acquired more tacos from Taco Bell for a meeting they were having. Yeah, that big acquisition, they just acquired more tacos. Sorry guys. They acquired some bean and cheese burritos too, but um, they didn't want to take it. They didn't want to take it public because I mean, like, they would have made MBG mad because he's like, wait, you guys promised, and then PlayStation's like, dude, we didn't promise anything. You made these things up, and he's like, but you're Sony, and I love you, and you have to do what I say. And they're like, dude, I don't know about that, man. We wanted tacos. You wanted From Software. We wanted tacos and bean burritos, man. You got your hopes up, man. We got our tacos. So now we're going to have this meeting to find out if we're going to bring back any of those PlayStation 2 games that used to make us lots of money. Frog, would you ever try VRR on your Xbox One X? Yeah. Would I ever try it? Yeah, I would definitely try it. Well, see, because the Xbox One X still has the 30 to 100 to 120, but I don't think I mean, dude, I don't know if it will work. I don't know if it has the up to 120. The 60. I'll tell you what, guys, the VRR with up to 60 just doesn't seem to work as good as it does when it's on 120. You get more VRR flicker in your games at 60. I've noticed than you do at 120. Like, I don't ever get any flicker anymore when I got it set to 120. But when I got it set to the 60, man, I get flicker all the time. When I first start games. What's up, Dave D? How you doing, man? Trials should be free. Hey, we will get trials on Xbox if they're creating them for PlayStation, and you bet your bottom dollar we'll get them free on the Xbox. They're like, now included in your Game Pass Ultimate free demos, 2 hours. So Sony is buying Warner Brothers now? Nah, I doubt it. They haven't finished buying From Software and Kojima Productions yet. They can't buy Warner Brothers until they do those, the Peggy say. I love PC is the best place for performance and choice of games, but I just prefer the ease of the use of the console. Yeah. I mean, okay, Fark, I've tried to play Elden Ring multiple times now on the PC. And like the other day, I turned it on today and I'm all running around. I'm like, ooh, this is feeling really smooth now. And then boom, right when I get to another area, it's all retarded again. I'm like, nope, sorry, dude. The best way to still play Elden Ring, actually now, put your system in 120 hertz mode and kick on your VRR. Now it's that, because now it feels even smoother. I was like, wow, dude, this feels even better. Whoa. And that's what I was talking about, man. Like, that felt so much freaking smoother, way better. MBG is a clown. Demos, trials have always been free and should remain that way. Yeah. Dude, they haven't always been free, J Gaming. You used to have to buy a Game Informer magazine, and then you would get the disc in the middle of the book. So technically, you were paying $5 for demos back then, but you get like 5 or 6, 7 games on those demo discs, man. A couple hours each. That was pretty cool. Oh, knowing Sony, they will probably block VR and 60 FPS on the demos and trials. Man, Sony's blocking everything. It's weird how the DualSense. Oh, man, dude, am I really that far behind? I really miss the old days when we really didn't care so much about who has the most frame rates and best graphics. Dude, this is the first freaking generation we've gotten. Well, no, I don't know, man. Like PlayStation 1 and 2, they usually had pretty solid frame rates, but now it's like everything is like you start playing a game and then you start feeling like you're running it last week. Warner Brothers. I know. Don't worry. They're going to buy one of them. They'll get one of them. Let me see. I got to scroll back up here. I'm not pissed by having paid £45 for a premium add-on pack for Forza Horizon 5 since I didn't have to buy the game. Well, yeah, I mean, like, the Xbox games are probably better off. I do enjoy rolling up my sleeves, figuratively speaking, and turning the game to my liking, but it's something you do the first time you launched it. Yeah. GeForce Now does it for you. They just make it they just do it for you. You have to accept what they give you. If you want a console experience on the PlayStation or on the PC, you just let GeForce Now tune your game for you. It's turning into Xbox Foundry over here with all these comparison videos only playing. Sorry, man. We gotta shed the truth, man. We gotta show you the truth. Thank you, Lion Smack Tech. We appreciate that, man. MBG's Twitter is out of the count. I know. I'm gonna have to stop mine, dude. My Twitter account is all the Peggies are over there. Dude, you can't say mean things about PlayStation. You got to understand that PlayStation is doing the best they can. I'm like, no, dude. PlayStation sold us another cheap, half-baked console, and now it's taking them a long time to get it going. And yeah, I'm gonna complain until it's to my liking. Is that okay with you guys? Is that freaking okay? Do you hear me, PlayStation? I'm gonna complain until you give me what I want you to give me. Are you and Tech working together? I noticed after the LFC videos you made, he started making his own. If so, pretty cool. Well, I talked to him. He talks to me on Twitter, stuff like that. That whole the other day, like seriously, the LFC videos didn't even come up. I was like, seriously, man, I didn't have any intention of doing anything about the LFC, but then I noticed like while I was playing around with it and I was playing with those, I was starting to notice things like, oh my gosh, this feels smoother. Like, wow, this feels better. So I was like, so I'm sitting there like all weekend trying to figure out like, hey man, what's going on? Why is this different? why am I getting why is this 30 FPS game feeling a lot smoother? Why is this? And I started I started doing a bunch of research, and then I did watch the video he put out about it, and I was like, I mean, like still that doesn't make sense, I mean, if you're talking about it doubling the frames, because I've never felt Elden Ring feel like it was dropping down to 30 frames a second while I was live streaming it for you guys, even on the Xbox Series S. So that one there is still kind of a mystery to me in terms of, is this game actually unlocking the frame rate with VRR, or is it truly, low frame rate compensation kicking in to double the frame rate? Because if you go back and you look at, because it's given me this is why I'm saying that. This game has given me the exact same kind of display reading as a Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator, when I'm playing it on the Xbox and I put it in 120 hertz mode and I kick everything on, man, I get readings all the way up and down the spectrum, like from 71 all the way up. And it's interesting because that game actually feels like it's running over 60 frames a second. And that's exactly the same way that Elden Ring is feeling. Like they both feel considerably smoother. There's no there's no judder or nothing while playing that game. Well, Elden Ring, you still do get kind of judder when you move the camera around the plane on Flight Simulator. But when you're flying, it actually it feels so smooth, and the controller on the controls feel way more responsive. They used to feel they didn't feel that responsive until I hooked up my flight stick. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That one's kind of a mystery to me. I'm wondering if it does have an unlocked frame rate. To be completely honest with you, I wouldn't put it past From Software to just go ahead and unlock the frame rate all the way, up to 120 frames on the Xbox. Does that mean they did it? Like, I don't know. Like every other single freaking game I tried with the LFC, Elden Ring and Flight Simulator behave extremely similar. Everything else completely different. It's a locked 120 or a locked 60, and that's everything. And I'm trying games from everything that's a 30 FPS game, everything I know that's got, a shaky frame rate. Like those are the only two games that I get that are giving me that spectrum of frames. On my monitor, it's a frame rate counter. It's not like the TV, like a hertz counter. On my monitor, it's a frame rate counter. That's what it says, FPS counter, not what this thing is in here. So I don't know. That I wonder about that. I truly do. I truly do wonder about that. Because I'm getting pretty close to the same exact readings on the TV as I am on that game. So it I mean, like if you look at the video I did for Red Dead Redemption 2, like that one there's locked 120 the whole time. Like it just says 120. So I know for a fact that game is running at 30 frames a second. Frog, just give them some apples or sugar cubes and they'll go on their way on Smack. Are you on Frogboy One Discord server? I'll give you a donation roll on that. Bro, what do you think of the tweet I sent you about putting the PS5 into performance mode? Interesting. Yeah, I did try that. I already got all of that like set up, and it still didn't change on my TV joints. Like my TV, dude. Vizio's looking into it. PlayStation won't even get back to me on it. They're like, what? We Checkerbird Bucks is fine. Checkerbird Bucks is fine. No problem. Checkerbird Bucks. I'm like, dude, but like Vizio, they're like, yeah, dude, we're working to figure out what's going on. We were blindsided by the whole Sony thing. We're in constant communication with them, trying to find a solution to this. If it's on our side, if it's on their side, what's going on? And I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. Like, we'll figure it out. Like, I don't regret buying my Vizio, not yet, anyways. I don't know, man. Like, I've never regretted it. I mean, I've thought like, man, yeah, probably should have got the LG or whatever, but I've never 100% just outright regretted it. Frog, did you get a spike in Twitter followers? Supposedly Twitter was throttling followers and people are getting huge spikes after the Elon news. On Twitter, I've been following anybody that likes one of my comments. I follow them, and then a lot of times they follow me back too. So that's why my followers have spiked. But I've been active on my Twitter account a lot more lately too. Oh, the piggies. Yes, the piggies are coming. The piggies. It seems like this generation we only talk about performance instead of games. Yeah, you're right. That's all we talk about. Well, dude, I told you, man, last generation Digital Foundry really did a number on the gaming community. At least on the people that are online looking for this stuff type deal. We're so screwed up in our gaming habits now, bro. It's not even funny, man. Like these like Digital Foundry and all these other guys are just, they're making it harder, man. They're making it harder for people to enjoy games because you can't just get on anywhere and talk about games anymore. That's the whole freaking point of this channel, is to like get on here and like talk about games and be excited and be happy about games. But you can't do that without running into the console war garbage. Like you can't do it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I brought that on myself too by when I first started talking about how the PlayStation, the Xbox is a better value than the PlayStation, stuff like that. But I never came out and said, oh man, the PlayStation 5 is just straight garbage. You should buy an Xbox. I've never ever said that. I've never said that. I've always told people, yeah, dude, this generation, I think you might want to just have both. I've always said that. I've never not told anybody, man, you should never buy a PlayStation. You should just buy an Xbox because Xbox is better. I've never said that. Like, Xbox delivers a better value. PlayStation is marketing themselves as a premium brand, so you're going to have to pay a premium price. I've never once told anybody not to get a PlayStation 5. Wait till games start using FSR 2.0 and other features. See, the 2.0 is going to use something kind of close to what Insomniac uses for their games with the temporal injection. So that would be pretty cool. I am kind of looking forward to that. I want to learn more and know more about that. But I mean, see, dude, having this channel, I've had to learn a lot of stuff. Like this whole weekend, I spent learning about LFC. I have to learn this stuff all the time because every time I put out a video, I've got 15 Peggies in my thing. You can't talk like that, man. You need to change your. I mean, like, dude, telling me that I'm misleading people and stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not misleading anybody. I mean, these are like findings that I found like with my own eyeballs, and I saw what it's doing for me, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Why wouldn't I tell anybody about that? they're just mad because their PlayStation 5 will never be able to do LFC. Like it won't. Like at 48 frames a second up to 120, it will never be able to do it. And if it does, it'll have to be like a software implementation, or Sony will have to find a way to make it lower or something. That's like a pretty whack number for VRR anyways. 48 to 120. It should be like 30 to 120. So true. Xbox Series X or even 40. A lot of TV manufacturers are doing like 30 to 40. So you got to really, you better really look at that. If you're buying a new screen, a new TV, find one that has a lower VRR setting, you know, preferably like 30 frames a second, because we know these consoles should be able to hit 30 frames a second pretty decently. And if they can hit 30, then LFC will be more beneficial to you. To make it a lot smoother, because I'm telling you, man, Forza Horizon 5 in the 30 frames a second mode with VRR and LFC engaged in 120 FPS mode, that feels a lot smoother. That feels really good. That feels like I'm playing it, you know, at like 60 frames a second. So true. Xbox Series X makes the PS5 look so underwhelming, but checkerbirds cry and defend their plastic box. Yeah. Oh, what was that, Andy? Digital Foundry is sponsored by PlayStation, LOL. I wouldn't doubt it. Well, you got to look at where Digital Foundry is located, man. They're located in Europe, obviously. Europe is really heavily PlayStation centric, man. Like a lot of people in Europe are like 100% PlayStation guys. Like it's pretty big over there. And they live there. So if they started coming out being like, oh man, the PlayStation's not doing that great, dude, they probably have like, I would probably, if I was him, I'd take those death threats a little bit seriously. You know what I mean? Huh. They probably got to worry about all them rabid freaking PlayStation fans over there, man. Like I get it. Like I get it. Oh, make a really good Superman game on Unreal Engine and not put it on Sony. That would be so cool. See, this is my thing. If they did a Superman game, there's only one way to make a Superman game. He has to have all of his powers. He has to be literally the Man of Steel and have all his powers. But in order to make that game interesting, he would have to have a, you know, like they did with like Knights of the Old Republic, dude. If you do a lot of bad things, you're going to be evil. If you do a lot of good things, you're going to be good. You would have to have that to balance out his powers. Because if you just go around smashing everything, dude, and there's no consequences for it, you know, say the world is fully destructible, you know, Metropolis or whatever. Say the whole thing is fully destructible, and you're Superman. You know, like say you can, yeah, you could fly right through a building, boom, smash the building to garbage. But then that would have consequences. That would alter the world state. That would turn people against Superman. More people would be trying to get Superman, and then pretty soon, like you would either get to a point where you've killed everybody in Metropolis and then game over, or you were a good Superman and everything turned out good. You know what I mean? And the closer you get and the farther you get on the dark side, Lois would have to then that would be like you stay good or Lois dies. You know what I mean? And it's like there's a point of no return type deal. Like I think that's the only way to make a Superman game, is to have like a conscience balance. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be something like that. And I think that would kind of, what's up, Game Punisher? How you doing, man? Because I really want a Superman game really bad. And hey, if any developers are listening to that, yes, definitely take that idea and make it happen, because these consoles are powerful enough to do a Superman game. And we could do a good one. Like literally, you can fly across the whole planet on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah. Or just give us a Superman mod for Flight Simulator, dude. I'd be super duper happy with that. Every generation. Let's see. PlayStation Foundry. Actually, that's not true. We've been having these debates since the OG NES and Genesis. Yeah, dude, we were having all of that. It just wasn't as extreme because we didn't have social media. Get a bloody LG OLED if you want all the features. No other TV has them all. Don't listen to anyone that tells you different. Listen to me, guys. This Vizio is freaking solid, bro. Solid. If you got an Xbox. If you got a PlayStation, sadly, it's not going to work out for you. What was that? VRR doesn't work on Xbox on DMC5. It's been like that since the game was released with the new update. Okay, Tara. So I did after I saw that, I jumped on there and I played the first couple of levels with all the ray tracing off and everything, and that literally is locked at 120 frames a second in that mode. When you turn on the other two modes, then you start to get the frame dips. It just doesn't show it on the counter, and it does. And yeah, I mean, I guess you could say the VRR is not working in that game on those modes. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being the case. Not okay with it. I mean, it should be working, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that analysis on it because that's basically what it's doing. Try it out on Plague Tale Innocence. It has unlocked FPS up to 120 with VRR. I will try that. I haven't tried that yet. I heard that it does have 120 hertz mode, but I just haven't tried it. Some Sony fanboys think telling the truth about their consoles mongering. Oh gosh, I know. So PS5 can't do VR unless it's 2.1. Yeah, it won't work unless it's 2.1, and it won't work. And it's like 48 hertz to 121 to 120 hertz. Yes, hit that like button. Oh, we are just tribal. Yeah, I made a video about that brand loyalty a while back. Brand loyalty, man. Like, dude, I bought a Vizio because I bought other Vizios, man. And I was like, all right, dude, I feel comfortable buying a Vizio. Whatever, dude. I don't want to drive that extra time to get the LG. PlayStation Foundry 8th Gen resolution matters. Ninth frames matter. Why not both? This is what Xbox does best. I know that's truly the case too. Xbox is trying to give you 4K image, a convincing 4K image, as well as hold that 60 frames a second. Surely you're not getting death threats, Frog. No, not yet. I'm pretty sure they'll start getting them though. I'm pretty sure. Gosh, man, you can't talk about a PlayStation that way. It's a PlayStation. You're supposed to love the PlayStation. I don't understand why. Why, dude? Who cares, man? If you if you love something, you criticize it. If you don't love something, you don't care about it, right? You know what I mean? Like, why would I care? Like, seriously, if I didn't love the PlayStation, I wouldn't care about it. I wouldn't even buy one. I wouldn't even talk about it. Like, I'm that petty. I would have just been like, no, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that petty. I didn't buy an Xbox last generation until the end of the generation because I was that petty. I was like, I don't care. I don't want it. I don't need it. I've got my PlayStation 5 and it's perfect. They need a Superman game during that. Yeah, dude. They definitely need a new one. Frog, stop heading on PlayStation and join us. As we not only touch grass, we eat it. We eat it, Pegasus. Oh man, the Peggies. The Peggies. When will it ever end? The Peggies. What if Xbox is getting Godzilla and King Kong after Call of Duty event? Well, that'd be interesting. We'll get a major Game Pass to the party game reveal on the showcase. I think so. I don't know exactly what we got coming out, dude. There's a lot of stuff that was announced last year. There's a lot of stuff that's always been announced. There's some leaks, there's some rumors about like what Ubisoft is doing. I'm kind of interested in what Ubisoft is going to bring this year. I'm really interested in what EA is going to do with Fallen Order 2. I'm pretty interested in finding out what that's going to turn out like, and if that's going to be cross-gen or next-gen only. I don't know. Yeah, would love Microsoft to acquire Rocksteady Games from Warner Brothers. They would, yeah. That's what I want. I want a Superman game. I think Rocksteady. See, I don't know if I want Rocksteady to do it though. Rocksteady's good at Batman. I think I want BioWare to do the Superman game. No, I'm just joking. Can we get BioWare to do the Superman game, please? Like they already know how to do like the flying mechanics, so we just need something. See, that was the closest we got to a Superman game was freaking Anthem. struggling with the controls and the frame rate of that one. Which one are you talking about? Lemon Lime. Superman and Multiverse Battle. I mean, they would have to have some pretty tough villains in there too for Superman. The Vizio is solid if you don't like Dolby Vision, especially if you want to use your 120. Yes, I know. Will you stream the Xbox Showcase on this channel? Yes, I will. I will be streaming that one. It is on a Sunday, so we will stream that. I heard Origins was going to be on Game Pass soon. What? Batman Origins? Forza Horizon 1 is listed on Microsoft Store for $20. Really? I thought they pulled that off. I didn't know you could even buy that. The Peggy sisters will start sending death threats as we speak. King Thrash is sharpening his PS5 side panels. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. They've been in my comment section all day long. Assassin's Creed Origin. Oh yeah, that one is coming to Game Pass, dude. You could probably already buy that one for like for $10, man. That one's pretty cheap. It was just listed 2 or 3 days ago. So wait, you can already get it? You can already get that one on your. You can already get that one. Xbox Showcase might get Machine Guns Games Wolfenstein 3, man. I'm so excited for Wolfenstein. I don't think Evil Dead's going on Game Pass, Andy. I don't believe so, no. But I can tell you I have played the beta on that. I have played the beta. What was that? Yeah. Assassin's Creed Origins is supposed to be coming within the next couple of months, they said. Get the PlayStation 5. I'm just waiting for my Resident Evil upgrades, guys. I just want my Resident Evil upgrades. They're supposed to be free next-gen upgrades for Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7. So I'm really excited about those. Yeah, exactly, Spike. I thought they left because of those as well. Because of the licenses. It was lasted 2 or 3 days ago. Hopefully Microsoft can get NetherRealm Studios. I think they should buy all of them, man. I think they should just buy them all. See, I thought those ones were taken off because of the thing. I never bought the first one. Oh no, I haven't finished that, Andy. I got caught up in other stuff. But I'm gonna get. I was gonna do some more streaming of that game. To be completely honest with you, I was gonna sit down and live stream some of it, but I got caught up in this other thing this weekend. So maybe I'll stream some. Maybe I'm going on Griggity's show tomorrow when I get off work. So depending on how long that takes, I'll either put out a video tomorrow for my channel, or I will, or if I have time, maybe I'll stream that tomorrow. Dude, I would love Code Veronica as a remake. That was one of my favorite ones. I think they should remake Code Veronica next before they do 4. But I mean, I'd still take 4 too. Like I don't care. I love both of them. TTS. Yeah, WBG. Is that what it is? WBG? See, I don't know, man. I told him I'd come on, so I'll go on. Oh, I should give me a shout out. I'm Dirt's cousin, apparently. Oh, I see. The Black Knight is the cousin of Dirt. I will do that. If I remember. I will do it if I remember. We bleed green. Yeah, I'm gonna bring checkerbirds to the dirt show, man. Checkerbirds are coming, man. Full swing, Fuzz K. No. Oh, the Egyptian themed one. Yeah. So none of you guys have played that. It's supposed to be getting a 60 FPS upgrade too. Ubisoft already said they were going to bring a 60 FPS upgrade to Origins. So I'm wondering if it'll get the 60 FPS and then go on there. Dude, I'm kind of hoping they might upgrade it a little bit more than that. That'd be awesome. Andrew Skin Screen saw it in his video. Yeah. Yeah, you guys see my green arm? Boom. Oh, we bleed green. You'll have a great time on there. They have the Peggy's the Peggy slander ready. Yeah, have to remember to watch that show. Yeah, you guys will have to watch it. Maybe I'll tweet out on Twitter or something or in Discord and let everybody know. Do you think if Xbox got Warner, we could see a Fear return? Maybe, possibly. Peggy slander. The Peggies. Are they using the Peggies now? I thought that was I thought that was only something I used as the Peggies. Peggy, yeah, the Origins is good. I've got over 100 and something hours into Origins as well, dude. I beat it on PS4 Pro and then bought it again on Xbox so I could continue playing it. Then I had to beat all of it, and then I bought all the freaking DLC for that game, and that one was good, man. That one was good. See Andrew's green arm. Nice. No, they say ponies in the shine 7-8. Well, I'm pretty sure they're going to be changing it to Peggy after tomorrow. I need to finish Odyssey and Valhalla. Well, it'll be 4:30. It'll be 4:30 my time because it's 6:30 Eastern 6 Cody or 6:30 East Coast, so it'll be 4:30 my time. I'd love Xbox to get Warner Brother Games, Xbox Batman and PS Spider-Man. I think that'd be pretty cool. Boonies. The Peggies are coming. The Peggies. Those Peggies are always coming, man. Assassin's Creed lost its old kind of Assassin's Creed. See, here's where I differ. I like the big open worlds. I like the exploration, but I also love the old school games. I wish they would have staggered them and made two of them, like, or at least have sections in those games that are more like the old games. That would have been pretty cool. But I mean, if we're going all the way back and trying to learn like the old stuff, yeah, it's pretty cool. I want them to move forward from Valhalla in the storyline. I don't really need them to go back like ancient no more. I need them to go more forward. If that makes sense. I personally like the medieval setting. I want it to stay medieval. 500, 500 AD to like 1500 or something. I want it to stay in that time frame. I want another game when there was actual Templars. You know what I mean? Like I wish they would delve into the so in the very beginning of Unity, you play in the part where the King Philip goes out and he gets all the Templars. I really want like a section in that, like a nice section from that, like that time period, maybe just in that time period, like that would be freaking pretty cool, like a French game in that time period as well. Maybe something with King Louis the 14th. Like some more French history. I would really like to see some more French assassins content. I would really like to see some more Italy, assassins content. maybe a prequel to the Ezio trilogy, something along the time, and some more Middle East, some more Middle East stuff. I really think that they could really expand in those three time settings. I mean, like we still got like King Richard, the Lionheart, and the Crusades. There's so much untapped potential right in those freaking eras that would be really good for Assassin's Creed. How about the Revolutionary War? We got the Revolutionary War. Are you talking about the American one? We already had that in Assassin's Creed 3. I mean, yeah, dude, it's kind of cool, but I like the medieval. I like the medieval the most. That's my. What's up, Desmond? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I want an actual Assassin's Creed ninja game. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would like to see some feudal Japan, maybe some China, maybe even a Russian one. That would be pretty cool, like with the Rus Vikings and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool before they became Russians, like Rus Vikings. Like, there's so much untapped potential in our freaking in humanity's history to like really expand the Assassin's Creed thing. And I love see that's what I love about Ubisoft is they actually go in and they try to like make all this stuff. Like when they brought out freaking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, man. Like I was so freaking happy, dude. Like the Spartans, I was like, whoa, that hit me like way out of left field. I'm like, Spartans, man, like that's cool. I would love a Rome setting one, something set in Rome, at the time of at the time of like like Julius Caesar, maybe even Nero, like the Christian like Constantinople, or gosh, what's his name, Constantine, like Emperor Constantine. I think that would be pretty cool, something set at the time of Christ in Jerusalem. That would be freaking pretty cool. There's so many things, and they tap dance around all the Christianity stuff, and it's like, dude, just embrace it and like bring a good story, man. Like the original Assassin's Creed was like, wow, yeah. Like we can do a Persian Assassin's Creed, man. We've got, Babylon. There's just so many different freaking time settings that they could bring to make that series even better. That's what I love about them though, Lane. I love those long games, man. I love spending 60, 70, 80 hours in an Assassin's Creed game. Like I love them. We're running out of AC settings. Feudal Japan AC would be great. I'm kind of interested in this whole Assassin's Creed Infinity. Like I'm not gonna lie, like if they bring us more content every year, like we used to get like a new Assassin's Creed game every year, I will be happy. I will be satisfied. As far as the ones that they would do that are big enough for relevant enough historically. Which was better in my opinion, Red Dead 1 or 2? I liked 2. I never finished the first one. Samurai Assassin's Creed storyline. See, I don't know, man, because the Japanese are not really into the whole. I mean, like, yeah, I guess they could have like secret societies and stuff. Yeah, like Rise 2 would be cool. I'd like to see a Rise Son of Rome 2. That would be really, really good. I definitely want my Splinter Cell remake, but I do remember liking it regardless. Repetitiveness. I've never played Red Dead Revolver. Yeah, I never played Red Dead Revolver either. But I hear it's pretty cool. There's like so many cool games like Dead to Rights. That'd be cool if they brought another Dead to Rights out. I need another Quantum Break. Yeah, like Quantum Break Part 2. That'd be pretty cool. Have the original Splinter Cell disc. Nice, nice. Manhunt, yeah, that would be cool. I don't know, man. Like they would have to like step it up, and it would probably be a little more brutal. Sleeping Dogs too, that would be good. Sleeping Dogs 2 would actually be pretty freaking cool, man. I want to see like some of them games with like today's freaking visuals and stuff. I'd like a Ninja one. They should have done it before Vikings. See, I don't know, man. Like at first when they were talking about the Vikings, I was like, oh boy, oh boy. But then when I heard who like the other people like like it was gonna have King Alfred and like all kinds of other stuff in there, I was like, okay, okay, yeah, that's cool. A Bioshock remake. Do you remember Shadow of Rome? On PlayStation 2. I do remember that actually. But Sekiro and Tsushima have satiated my ninja cravings. Yeah. Sekiro is a freaking hard game, but it's a good one. Based off the show, that would be pretty cool, man. To be completely honest with you. Yeah, they're doing Remedy is remaking Max Payne 1 and 2 as one game. So that is pretty cool. Should probably look forward to that in the next couple of years. Sleeping Dogs will be considered True Crime 4 since the first Sleeping Dogs was supposed to be True Crime 3. Yes, yes. Now I remember playing the first True Crime LA, but then I never played True Crime New York. And then I have Sleeping Dogs. So that would be pretty cool if we got True Crimes. True Crime was actually freaking pretty cool, man. I played that on the original Xbox. If I remember correctly. Yeah. I was playing that and Project Gotham Racing 2 and then like some other games. That was pretty cool back then. Sleeping Dogs. Oh, I feel like Assassin's Creed IP needs to just be rebooted. The story is very convoluted now, and we could revisit those eras. That would be pretty cool too, to reboot and rebuild from what they had and really make a. That's why I'm kind of hoping that I'm kind of hoping that's what Infinity does. I'm kind of hoping that we go back and visit some of those time periods and get more stuff. Ghost of Tsushima is better than Assassin's Creed. No, see, I don't know, man. Like Ghost of Tsushima was a pretty decent game. Like it was pretty good, but like story wise, Assassin's Creed is more intriguing. Well, I'm off, Frog. Can't wait to see a Frog game with you in it. Oh, I know. Huh? You have fun, man. You should buy Forza Horizon 1 and do a streaming video. Maybe if it's still listed when I get paid next week, I might pick it up. I do like Ghost of Tsushima. Everybody likes Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is a good game, man. Like why would anybody have any problem with that? Ghost has pretty graphics, but AC has better gameplay. Yeah. I liked Ghost of Tsushima's gameplay, combat, stuff like that. Like it's a good game, man. I do like Ghost of Tsushima. The only thing I want with Ghost of Tsushima when it comes to PC is higher resolution textures. That's it. I think everything else will be fine. And actual native resolution. Do you like Oh no, I played it for a minute or two and I don't care about it. Frog, can we get Bug Snacks comparison? I know. What on like PlayStation and Xbox? How about I just do an analysis on the Xbox? How about I just stop talking about PlayStation often? You know what I mean? Just get back to Xbox where we belong. Because this PlayStation thing, man, I just get so frustrated. I actually sat down and played some Spider-Man today. I was playing some Spider-Man. I was having a good time with that. Finished a few missions, and I was being like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Toast of Goosima. What's up, Emmanuel? How you doing, man? Starfield gameplay next month. Yeah, actually, it is next month, huh? I forgot today is the number 1st of 5/1 already. My goodness, guys. My goodness. Used to have trouble sleeping until I played Babylon's Fall. I know, huh? Gosh, man. You played Babylon's Fall? Ooh, I feel bad for you, man. Babylon's Fall is definitely not that exciting of a game. I tried to like it. I really did. Highly enjoyable. Yeah, you're right. Starfield is 6 months away. It's literally 6 months away now. Well, 6 months and a few days. Like we're almost there, man. We're almost there. The Last of Us won't last forever. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to drag that one along too much farther. But Starfield, never heard of it. Babylon's Fall Asleep. Yeah. How's Ghost of Tsushima on PS5? It's 60 FPS. Yeah, 60 FPS at 4K checkerboard, and it's fine. It's definitely a more enjoyable experience. I wish they would give us a FOV slider too. I want to be able to pull the camera back away from the character and be a little bit farther back. Like it's just a little bit too close for me. Or at least give me like widescreen support. That would be freaking awesome. Like when it comes to PC, like I will definitely buy that game again and play through it again on the PC. Oh, see you later, sicko. Have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be getting off here in a minute too, because I want to play a little bit more games before I go to bed tonight. I just wanted to come and hang out. Can't believe we're already halfway through the year. I know, dude. It's already the 5th month. 1 month away till gameplay reveal. 1 month. 1 month. Did you hear about the form of? Yes, I did. It just sounds like that to me. Just sounds like some kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it, but have you played it in black and white movie mode? Yeah, I tried it a little bit, and definitely you want your color. You definitely want your color. Do you have any predictions for the Xbox Bethesda showcase? I believe that we're going to get some. I believe we'll probably get updated by Machine Gun Games on whatever they're working on, the Indiana Jones project. I think we'll see something about that. I think we'll see something for Redfall. I think we'll definitely see Starfield. We will definitely probably see Forza Motorsport. Um, Pretty sure we might see some more content about story content for Halo. Halo Infinite being added, and maybe a release date for that, because they've got to have another team working on more story content, and then the guys working on the other thing. So I'm pretty sure we'll get an update on that. Contraband possibly, and then more indie stuff. Fable, maybe Fable, maybe Hellblade 2, but I think we will see more on Hellblade 2, to be completely honest with you. I think that game's a lot closer to launch than a lot of people think. I think honestly, I think Hellblade could come out by the end of this year. To tell you the truth, it could come out by the end of this year, possibly beginning of next year. I would love to see some of Fable, but I don't know. I think Fable is a little bit farther out than. I think Fable's a little bit farther out than what we want. Oh, I think we might get some Ubisoft news on the Microsoft store, in the Microsoft thing. I think summer 2023 earliest for Hellblade 2. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. Maybe a little bit. I do think that Hellblade 2 is a next year game, but I think it's possible. I think it is possible we could possibly see it this year. How I see it: Series S, RTX 3060, PS5, RTX 3070, and Series X, RTX 3080. They are simply upgrades like graphic cards. Just my opinion, though. Well. My 3060 Ti is stronger than both of these consoles. I mean, I can push my 3060 Ti a lot harder than these two consoles can go. So Maybe 20 series, maybe 20 series cards would be a lot closer like that. I think my laptop is more powerful than than the Series S, and that's a 3050 Ti. I want a New Vegas 2 to hold me over till Fallout 5. Perfect Dark. Oh, you take that back. No, I'm just joking. I'm betting Perfect Dark is a few years away. Possibly. Fable 2 is 2 years away, but I I hope they give us an update. I don't know, man. If it's 2 years away, I don't want to hear any more about it until it's closer. No, I know what you're talking about, Michael. I know. But that, yeah, I mean, like in steps of power, like I get what you were talking about. I get what you were talking about. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go. I want to play some more racing games tonight. I would love to see a B movie get a B movie get remastered. Xbox by Sony at the showcase. Yeah, guys, we're putting them all on Game Pass. Gonna put PlayStation 5s on Game Pass too. Yeah, you guys have fun, man. I just want to play some games tonight. I got another hour or 2 hours to play video games, so I want to see if I can get some decent gameplay in, man. I've spent all my time on that freaking stupid stuff. No, I'm just joking. No, I just want to play video games. Yeah, no problem, man. Make sure you guys tune in to Dirt Griggity's show tomorrow, man. I'll be there. I'm gonna come and hang out. Don't know if I'll stay the whole time. It depends on how long he goes on for. But if it's like an hour or two, yeah, I'll try to stay on there. But if not, then I'll be playing a few games myself. Yeah, you guys have fun, man. Got to go back to work tomorrow, so I want to play a little bit of games. Salute to all my gaming brothers. You guys have fun, man. Thanks for joining me tonight. And remember, out now, know when I get the Vizio update. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be looking for that info. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have fun.